over in the American Medical Association, the AMA, they've just made a huge reversal in policy, something I never saw coming. A lot of people didn't. But they have officially decided to endorse across-the-board drug decriminalization at their latest annual policy holding meeting. So they voted it in. It was 375 yes, 175 no, to support, quote, the elimination of criminal penalties for drug possession for personal use as a part of a larger set of related public health and legal reforms designed to improve carefully selected outcomes. So basically, they want to take drug abuse out of the hands of the law and make it a public health issue. Which you know could work. But the big Cinderella of this story here, right, guys, the real turnaround was the ASAM, the American Society of Addiction Medicine. So these guys have always been on the side of prohibitionists, right? They've even fought against just even modest marijuana reform. But somehow, I don't know why, nobody does, but some reason last year they turned around and decided that all criminal penalties around drug abuse should be removed and that record should all be expunged. So that's a big turnaround. They keep pointing at this, quote, structural racism and stigma that are entrenched in U.S. policy as a reason for this change. Now, their guy, Stephen Taylor, this guy right here, is the one back at the AMA, the American Medical Association, proposing this change. So, of course, not everybody is going to share that view, right? That makes sense. But the American Medical Association has been evolving their drug policy reform platform for some time now. You know, doing things like supporting psychedelic research, opposing the criminalization of kratom, but nothing this huge, nothing with this big of a change. The board and trustees even came out. They were going for a policy statement that just said, we just want to continue to monitor the effects of state programs. You know, something vanilla, nothing crazy. But Stephen Taylor, he must have come in and won these guys over because despite a statement from the Board of Trustees that said there is no evidence that decriminalization is going to work and they are firmly against it, the whole board, the whole people, everybody at the American Medical Association voted to reverse that policy officially. In fact, Ryan Englander, he was representing the AMA from the New England group of the AMA. He said, quote, the war on drugs is quite reminiscent of the phrase, the beatings will continue until morale improves. He also said, we have tried for decades to criminalize our way out of a substance abuse crisis in this country, and it has not worked. We need to move to something different and better, something that actually works. So naysayers are looking at this, and they're pointing to Oregon, right? They decriminalized drugs a while back, but they immediately took it all back saying, this does not work, guys. This doesn't work. We can't do it. So, but other people are pointing to Portugal, saying they've had success with making substance abuse issues a public health matter. So they're just saying that the U.S. really hasn't done it right yet.